What is good, Sixer Nation? Welcome on in to another edition of Philly Take with RB. Saturday Night Hoops. Not just any game, though. This is a special one. This is a special one. You know why? Because the Sixers can officially be eliminated from the NBA playoffs tonight. Remember earlier in the season, man? We were like, yeah, wait till they get to the playoffs. Playoffs? Wait till we get to the play-in. Remember that? Yeah, well, that ends tonight. That ends tonight. And the Sixers will continue their tankathon race. 9 games to go. Tonight, there will only be 8 once this one concludes. And it is an absolute dogfight between the 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets. Lots to talk about, lots to break down in this exciting, thrilling race to the bottom. We'll get into it all, man. We will get into it all. Lots to break down. First of a back-to-back, but happy Saturday evening. I hope you are all doing well, and if you are tuning in to this beautiful live stream tonight to watch these Sixers, well, consider yourself a diehard fan. Consider yourself a diehard because, man, talk about low. I mean, we got 9 games left, and yeah, man, I mean, it's going to get interesting. Now, I made a video earlier today talking about the percentage odds and how the Sixers can get their draft pick, whether they finish at the 5th worst odds, 6th worst odds, or 7th. So definitely check that out, and we'll break it down more here. But officially, welcome on in, man. Sixers Game Day Live, presented by our friends at National University. Check out National. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're tapping in from. The 23-50 Philadelphia 76ers taking on the 32-41 10-seeded Miami Heat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Heat are going to be in the play-in tournament. Isn't that crazy? They're 9 games under 500. It's about to get wild, man. This is the #1 Sixers Game Day Live show. We give you pregame, live game, and postgame coverage, our staple play-by-play and reactions and analysis as it all goes down. And after the game, we take your phone calls as well. So join in on the Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. I've been saying this every game, but the Sixers content isn't hitting the algorithm right now. And it is frustrating when, a ton of Sixer fans want to see things. They want to tune in and other fans want to tap into the show, but the algo's not pushing it. So what I need you guys to do is go down below and hit that like button. Hit that like button, hit that red subscribe button. All right, help us get to 43,000. And if you want to become a channel member, support us, go above and beyond, hit that join button as well, or the link pinned in the chat. And lastly, be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Philly Take with RB. Follow me on my personal Twitter at RB Philly Take. I talk about the Sixers, Eagles, and a whole bunch more. Special shout out to the members, man. Let's see those member emojis. Shout out to the people that have, been a member, a moderator, people that have copped some of the merchandise. We got new merch up on the site. Go check it out. And, yeah, man, we're going to ride this thing out all the way until the end. So I think it's time to start us off with our pregame live show. And as you know, our pregame live show has become literally just looking at the tankathon standings. Now, unfortunately, the Brooklyn Nets are also doing a very good job tanking. And last night they went and got blown out by the Los Angeles Clippers. I am not going to lie to you and say I watched that game. Of course I didn't. Didn't watch a single second, but I checked the box score. And yeah, the Nets are pretty good at this tanking thing as well. The Nets are good at this tanking thing as well. But, ladies and gentlemen, there is hope. Sixers are a deep underdog today. On today's version of who the hell is playing for the Sixers, I don't know. I have the starting 5, that's it. I heard a bunch of questionables, a bunch of maybes. Andre Drummond will be reevaluated in a week. Drummond's coming back for the season finale. Listen, man, I'm just joking. I don't know, man. I don't know. But we'll look at the Tankathon race. Now, the Brooklyn Nets are playing tonight, and they are playing the Washington Wizards. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that changes a lot because the Sixers play tonight, and then they play the Raptors tomorrow. The Raptors are 3 games behind both the Sixers and the Nets. And the Brooklyn Nets lost last night, so they're a half game up on the Sixers right now. But what we need, ladies and gentlemen, and what we're going to do is we're going to put up the other scoreboard here. We absolutely, wholeheartedly need, please, we need the Brooklyn Nets to win tonight against the Washington Wizards. Now, again, I put out a video earlier today. Go check it out whenever you have some spare time. Use it as a reference guide, all right? Because I broke down every percentage odds. I did all the math, and I broke down the percentages of the Sixers getting the 5th pick, 6th pick, lottery pick, all of it and more. So definitely check that out. But what we need is the Nets to win a damn game. And tonight might actually be a decent shot to do it against the Washington Wizards. Now, the Wizards did beat the Sixers the other day, so maybe they won't, but then they got blown out the next game. So we'll see. We will see. The Nets are terrible, and yeah. Okay, man. Before we jump into the Tankathon and all that stuff, ladies and gentlemen, drop your final score prediction in the comments right now. Because the other night, I didn't know if the Sixers were going to get it done. Right? Some of these games have been very impressive, but the Sixers, I thought, were going to beat the Wizards, and they lost, which was huge. Nick Nurse has finally got down the rhythm. So, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to drop a final score prediction in the chat. I'm going to give a shout out to my members, but also I got to give a shout out to BetUS TV. Ladies and gentlemen, check out BetUS TV for your daily sports news and coverage. They have you updated with all the storylines, all that and more. Check them out on their socials. Go follow their platforms and check out their sites. Shout out to BetUS TV. We have Less Depressed Sixers fan in the chat. What's up, my guy? He says, good afternoon. Hey, for me, it's good evening, but good afternoon, my man. Thanks for being here. We got Busy B. What's up, man? What's up, Busy B? We got Pete. What's up, Pete? Wade, what's up, man? Red says, not even YouTube wants to see the Sixers. They don't. They don't. So if you guys want to keep supporting me as a creator and you enjoy my coverage and you want us to keep growing, I need y'all to hit those likes, man. Let's get up to 100 likes. Guess I have a green mug. A little bit of a tough night last night. So I'm battling right now, but yeah, man, we're here. We're here. 9 games to go. My final prediction tonight, Tyler Hero playing Adebayo, I think is playing, right? Didn't see anything crazy on the injury report. Let's see. Duncan Robinson's out. Andrew Wiggins has been out. Kevin Love never plays anymore. I don't know what's up with Kevin Love, but yeah, nothing crazy on the injury report. I think Adebayo and Tyler Hero will surely be enough to beat the Sixers. Now, I don't want to be too confident here because lately I've been very skeptical and the Sixers keep getting the job done. So I don't want to, start to shade over to the, hey, yeah, the Sixers are going to lose every game the rest of the season and, they'll be fine and all this stuff. We're just riding the momentum. But as an objective opinion, looking at the Sixers and what they've done recently, I mean, they literally can't. Like, I feel like they're putting on a show on the floor, like they're putting on an acting performance. And it really does feel like they've been told to throw these games by the way that they're playing. So they don't play any defense. They don't rebound, none of it. So I'm going to think the Heat win this pretty substantially. I think the Heat are going to win this by like 17 points. I'm going to say 118-101. I'm going to say 118-101. Miami Heat. Ladies and gentlemen, give me your thoughts in the chat. Josh is 127-113 Heat. The last ear says 100-96 Heat. Cool J says 121-100 Heat. Hero with 30. Homa says 123.99 Heat. TMB says 111.107 Heat. Nick Nurse does something stupid, tries to win the game. Banch is 123.92 Heat. Busy B 105.99 Heat. Iridescent 136.62 Heat. What a bold take. Dip, what's going on, man? BLSG says 125.101 Heat. Ryan Rose is 124.96 Heat. Kaiser says, I rock with you and appreciate your broadcast. You're a good dude. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. No way we score over 100. I think it'll be more garbage time, even though the whole damn game is garbage time. You guys want to know something funny, actually? This guy DM'd me on Twitter, and the Sixers are so down bad at this point. There was this guy who was trying to give me free tickets to go to the game today or tomorrow. And, I passed on the opportunity because why would I want to go in person and watch this team? Like, I have the stream, I have the community, I got to hold it down for you guys. But also, it's like, do I really want to go there and witness that? Witness the bloodbath? No. But I just thought that was interesting. First off, shout out to him. I'm guessing he is a subscriber here of the channel and watches my content. So thank you for the offer. But the fact that people, season ticket holders, are literally trying to give away tickets to these games is insane. It's wild. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Steven, what's up? 113-101 Heat. Miami Heat 130-127. Yeah, I don't see us scoring 127. I don't see us scoring 127. Pizzas Heat 115-97. Asia, what's going on? What's up, Asia? Swift 116-106 Heat. KG 145-67 Heat. Are you into the Phillies, RB? How do you feel about their strong start? I feel good about the start, but I still think they have a lot to work on. But, you're playing a terrible team in the Nationals. I'm not overly hyped yet. But, good comeback today. And see what happens. I'm like lukewarm on the Phillies right now. Even though, just FYI, I am a partial season ticket holder this year for the first time. So I will be going to a handful of Phillies games. But I'm still not like bought in yet. Because that team hurts too. All right, let's see who else we got in the comments. Brad says 100-40. Miami takes the W. You should treat yourself to a $3 front row seat. If they were $3 front row, maybe. They're still charging like hundreds of bucks. I'm like, come on, man. Nobody's going to these games. Maybe if I bought the ticket like 2 seconds before, yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, I need a favor from you guys. We have 80 people in the chat. I need 2 things in the chat right now. Number 1, I need y'all to drop X's. I need you to drop the letter X because tonight, for the first time in my YouTube channel career, the Sixers are going to be eliminated from the NBA playoffs. And we need to recognize this moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, drop the X in the chat. Because tonight is the night we get eliminated. And also, I need y'all to spin the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, I got some stories to tell you about the neighbors, but you drop that in the chat. I'm going to drop the damn beats because we got to go to spin the wheel, baby. That's all we have left to look forward to. That's all we have. Let's go, man. Hankathon.com. Spin the wheel, baby. Drop it in the chat. Let's go! Let's get it, man. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to the people in the chat. BLSG says, I'm going to be at the Phillies next Sunday against the Dodgers. I will be at the game on Friday against the Dodgers. It's the first game of my season ticket package. Excited to get back out to the ballpark. Didn't go to the Phillies last year at all. Don't know why. But didn't go to the Sixers this year, even though I have season ticket holders trying to give me their tickets for free. But nonetheless, man, we're here. Let's see. Our current record on Spin the Wheel right now is 6-11. We're on a 2-game losing streak. So we got to find a way to find a way. By the way, the March Madness tournament has been amazing. If you guys have not been watching it, definitely check it out. I'm sad that we're going to have to like double watch here tonight. Like I'm going to have to try to like keep my eyes here on this Duke game tonight, but yeah, the tournament has been amazing. A lot of good players. A lot of good players in the draft. All right, man. Let's go. Time to spin the wheel. Yes. We did it. We are back in the dub column, baby. Sixers get the number 4th pick. Number 4 overall. Sixers at number 4. We did it, man. Drop the fires in the chat. Let's go. Now our record is 7-11 since we started Spin the Wheel. I think I'm going to start doing TikToks every day, too, of me spinning the wheel. Trying to see where it lands, but yeah, Sixers need this draft pick. They need it bad. They need it more than anything. And once again, I dropped the video on the channel earlier today. Use it as a reference guide. Anytime you're wondering, hey, how many, games do we have to lose to get the pick? What's our record have to be? And there's a lot of intricacies that you might not understand. For example, with the ties. If the Sixers and the Nets end the season tied, it goes to a random drawing. So it's very complicated. Go check out the video I dropped earlier today. It explains it a lot more clearly and just straightforward. All right, man. 85 people in the building. Happy Saturday evening. I hope you all are doing well. I'm RB. Welcome into the show. Thanks for being here all season long. We do pregame, live game, and postgame coverage. Sixers Game Day live show presented by National University. Tons of ways you guys can support us by becoming a member, copping some merch, even just hitting the like button, man. Even just hitting the like button and showing us some love. All right, who do we have in the chat, man? Dave Jones. What's up, Dave? What's up, Dave? If we get the first pick, Cooper Flag is going to undeclare from the draft. No, he's not. He's not going to undeclare from the draft. Cooper Flag is entering the draft. He's been amazing. If you've been watching these Duke games, I mean, holy crap. He might be one of the best prospects I've ever seen. Just based on an overall ability to read the floor, do a little bit of everything, and just impact winning. That's the best way I could describe what I'm seeing from Cooper Flag in this tournament. He just impacts winning. And the thing is crazy is looks like the guy isn't even going 100%. Like he's playing at 70%. He's not even trying really. He's just so good. He's so good. So yeah, a lot of good players though in this tournament. Another guy on Duke that has been really good is Tyrese Proctor. I think that's his name, right? Tyrese, yeah. Proctor, he's been on a roll. He's been on fire. It looks like another Jared McCain. And then the other guy, Malawach, the center, I mean, he's good too. So, like I said, I think it was last stream, what happens if the Sixers get the 5th or 6th overall pick? Would they consider taking a big if the guards that they want are off the board? Definitely going to be interesting. Tika says, so basically if you're tied for 5th, it's a coin flip if you stay to 5th or drop to 6. Yes. Yes, it is. And I explained that in the video earlier. However, like the percentage odds of 5th versus 6th are drastically different. So if the Sixers and the Nets do finish tied at the end of the season, the percentage odds if the Sixers lose that drawing are going to be way worse. So they need to find a way to just lose every game and hope and pray that the Nets win. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. Man, we got 100 people in this chat. We don't even have 100 likes. Come on, bro. Ryan, what's going on? What player from the tournament has your eye the most? There's a lot. All the teams have been playing well. It's been a lot of fun, to be honest. It's been a lot of fun. I wish Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper were in the tourney, but I guess not, unfortunately. RB, is Maxey playing tonight? No, he's not. And I don't anticipate him playing for the rest of the season, to be honest. I don't see Maxey playing for the rest of the season. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Can you guys hear me clearly? My internet looks like it's jumping up and down a little bit. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Drop a 1 if you can hear me and see me. Josh says, I have a merch suggestion. A Jeff Doughton inspired shirt that says downturn for what? Josh, when you cop some merch, I'll take your consideration. I'll take your suggestion into consideration. Let's see. Mark Sears from Alabama is a registered sniper. That was a crazy performance. That was a crazy game. 10 threes. That was nuts. If the 76ers even think about bringing Tyrese Maxey back, they all need to just be evaded. Like, it needs to be over. Get rid of them. Done. Done. As someone from Philly who lives in Maine, it would be pretty cool to see Flag go from Maine to Philly. Let him know, KG. Let him know. There's so many interesting word plays and things like that when it comes to Cooper Flag, but yeah, man, shout out to Cooper Flag. He's going to be a really good pro. He's going to be a very good pro. So I hope he ends up in Philly. It would be very Sixer-like to bring Maxey back for game 82 ACL injury. There's just no way you could play Maxey. I don't know what people expect. They know what's going on. They know where we're at. So that's not happening. No way. No way. No way. I don't know why it says my thing is dropping a bit. Yo, can we get this to 100 likes, man? Come on, bro. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up. Let's go. Sixers and Heat coming up in just a minute. Let's go. I need everybody to hit that like button. Get us to 100 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Get us up to 100 likes. We should have it by now. Let's put up a little poll in the chat. All right. Another one to embark on. Embiid, Maxey, PG, Gordon, Lowry, McCain, Oubre, and Drummond are out. So a lot of guys down for Philly. Start lineups for the Sixers: Quentin Grimes, Jared Butler, Justin Edwards, Gershon Yabusele, Adem Bona. For the Heat, it'll be Tyler Hero, Pell Larson, Alec Burks, Bam Adebayo, and Khalil Ware. No more Jimmy. No more Jimmy. I don't know why it says my thing is lagging, but hopefully you guys can see and hear me. Hopefully this gets resolved. RB is the closest thing to a modern day Mark Zumoff. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So the NBA or the NBC broadcast has now frozen on my television. Anybody else? That happened to anybody else? Is anybody else's broadcast frozen? Oh, wait, here we go. We're back. Is it going to be another one of those nights? Is it going to be another one of those nights where everything starts freezing for NBC? Feels like a weird technology night, if I'm being honest. Alrighty. Let's do it. 100 plus people in the chat. Hit that like button. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get the other scoreboard up here in just a second. Sixers rocking the white unis tonight. Heat rocking the black unis. Butler going to float it up. And Adem Bona on the receiving end of an alley-oop. That's how we get underway tonight. Here in South Philly. Let's see what happens. Here's the handoff. Larson gonna drive. Floats one up. Misses it. Picked up by Quentin Grimes, and here come the 76ers. Edwards at the wing. He pops a three. That one short. Miami has had a disastrous run since Jimmy Butler was traded. Right before the deadline, Edwards the steal. He drives, he kicks. Here's Jared Butler, step back three. He hits it. It's money. Jimmy Butler was actually traded the last Sixers and Heat game, if you remember. He was actually traded during that game when we were live streaming. It was pretty wild. Here's Tyler Hero going to cross over, drive all the way to the paint, floats one up, missed it, and then tapped in by the Rook, Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware. Drafted by the Miami Heat. Here is Jared Butler again, and it is money. Hero going to drive, kick, Larson. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo going to drive, post up, kicks it up top. Here's Hero going to drive, go downhill to the corner. Larson spots up a triple, and it hits. Here's another alley-oop. Bona fouled en route to the bucket. Once again, if you guys are just tuning in, be sure to like the show. If the Sixers lose tonight, they will be eliminated from NBA playoff contention. So a lot at stake tonight. Sixers trying to win the Tankathon war. We'll get the other scoreboard up as well with the Nets and the Wizards. Jared Butler coming around a screen. He's going to stop, now drive again. Butler floats it up. Can't get it to roll off the fingers. Here comes the Miami Heat. Over to the corner, pump fake. Larson drives, floats it up, airballed it again, and the Sixers hand it right back over. 3-ball from Hero, and that's cash money. We are knotted at 8. Edwards down the other end. He misses a layup, and here come the Miami Heat. Just about 3 minutes into this ball game. Adebayo with the rock. He's got it with the left. He's going to step into a foul, and Edwards called. So the whistle on Justin Edwards, and Adebayo will go to the line for 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 125 people in the chat. Do me a favor, get us to 100 likes. Hit that thumbs up button so we can wake up the neighbors. Let's go, man. First one good at the line. I don't want to air out any dirty laundry, but, you know, I heard the neighbors chirping a little bit at each other today, so they're already pissed off. They're already frustrated. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to piss them off even more. We have to piss them off even more. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Free throw is going to be good at the line for Adebayo. It is 10-8. Miami leads it. 3 minutes into this first quarter. Edwards hands it back. Here is Jared Butler. Drives, goes up. Missed it short. And looks like there's going to be a foul called on, I think it was Adebayo. Actually, no, it was on Jared Butler. Here are the Miami Heat. Adebayo going to fake the handoff. Turning, scanning. He's going to find Larson. Larson, the dribble, the drive. He pulls it up and fouled by Grimes. So like I said, this Miami team has been losing a lot of games since the deadline, since they traded Jimmy Butler, but they're still at the 10 seed right now. Hell, Larson was drafted this year in the second round. Khalil Ware was drafted in the first round. So as you can see, the Miami Heat playing the guys that they have, the youth. Trying to get them involved early. First one missed by Larson. Khalil Ware was drafted 15th overall by the Miami Heat right before Jared McCain. Jared McCain was picked number 16. Khalil Ware was number 15. Let's go. I need to see this chat get engaged, man. I need to see the member emojis. I need people to get active in the comments. Here's Quentin Grimes going to find Bona. Back to Grimes. Grimes turns, steps, finds Bona. Bona hands it to Grimes. Grimes for 3 and hits. Bona sent to the ground. No whistle, but Grimes going to cash in for his first opportunity. Here are the Miami Heat. Khalil Ware at the other end. He's guarded by Bona. Hands it to Hero. Hero drives all the way. Swings it up. Burks spot up 3. That one's off. And the Sixers trip on the rebound. Hero tries to find somebody in the paint and then a foul on the floor. So it's going to be on Gershon Yabusele. Welcome into the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favor. If you have been tapping in all season with us, if you are a loyal fan of this Game Day Live show, drop OG in the chat. Drop OG right now. If you're new, drop new. If it's your first time here, drop new. And if you're a casual viewer, drop casual. If you tune in from time to time, drop casual. Here's Hero for 3. Again, he's got it. Again, he's got it. Yabu going to drive, full head of steam, dumps it to Butler, back out to Edwards from the wing, and he hits again. Tell you what, even though this season has been disastrous, Sixers are finding some gems. Justin Edwards is on a very cheap contract next year, and then he's a restricted free agent, so Sixers should probably try to ink him sooner rather than later. Justin Edwards is a player, man. He can hoop. Here's Tyler Hero, drives, kicks to the corner, spot up from Burks, and Burks got it to go. Ladies and gentlemen, who remembers the famous Alec Burke rants? Who remembers when Brett Brown would not play Alec Burks in the playoffs? Here's Gershon Yabusele. Yabu up to Butler. 7 on the shot clock. Butler going to stop. Now start again. Drive and fouled. Remember when Brett Brown played Raul Neto over Alec Burks? That was a crazy time. That was a crazy time, man. There's Paul George in a zip-up hoodie and some sweat shorts. There's Jared McCain in a hoodie and some sweatpants. Saw Andre Drummond as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 140 people in the comments right now. Do me a favor, all right? Like the stream. Hit that subscribe button. Get us up. If you guys are new, drop new in the chat. If you've been here all season, drop OG. Busy B in the chat. OG, what's up, Busy B? Dip, OG. Supreme. Throwing says loyal. TMB says OG for 3 months. Rollins says, will Downton play tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know who's ever playing ever. Philip Wheeler looks like he's playing again tonight. Marcus Bagley, but Jeff Downton is out tonight. Lonnie Walker, I think, is listed available. And Jalen Hood-Schifino, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Does Grimes stay or leave? I think he's going to stay just because the Sixers have his restricted free agent rights. I think I think since they have his RFA, I think he's going to stay, but we'll see. We'll see. Guys, the only way that this content now gets out to new viewers is by you guys hitting the like button. Show some support. Let us know you enjoy it. Hit that thumbs up button. Members, let's see those emojis in the chat. I want to see everybody getting involved. Get active, right? We got to have some fun. We have to keep ourselves from going nuts. We have to keep ourselves from going crazy because this team is unwatchable. So I need y'all to get active in the comments, man. On the March Madness radar tonight, we have Duke taking on Alabama and Florida taking on Texas Tech. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up that game. Are you surprised that fans show up to watch the Sixers team? I mean, not a lot of fans show up. It's just the ones that want to go to games and, you know, they're taking advantage of the cheap tickets. I don't blame them. Tell you what, man, pretty crazy about, I saw someone mention the Grizzlies. That's crazy, bro. I don't know why the Grizzlies would fire their head coach 9 games before the playoffs. I made a video about it. You can definitely go check that out. Like I said, guys, I'm still dropping a ton of videos, so definitely go over there, check them out. You know, get interactive with them. Helps out the content. But, yeah, the Grizzlies made a wild move. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Grimes for 25. Let's cash, says Lamont. Busy B dropping the emojis. OG been watching since Bubble Sixers. Secret. What's up, bro? What's up, Secret? Jared Butler going to miss both free throws. 3-point game. 6.5 to go here in the first. Miami with the rock. Here's Adebayo, the jab. He kicks it back. Hero for 3. That's off the back iron. He get it back. Pump fake. Alec Burks, another 3, and he hits. Former Sixer Alec Burks going nuts. What's new? What's new? Justin Edwards, one bouncer. Grimes, the backdoor cut, and he's right there to float one in. 4-point game, 6 minutes to go in the first. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo going to swing it over to Tyler Hero. Hero driving downhill. One bounce. Larson beats all the defense. And he's got a wide open layup. If you guys are new this year and you're probably like, you know, sitting here wondering like, dang, why are we still streaming these games? Listen, man, when the team is good, it's a lot of fun. And we'll get back there. We will. Grimes for threes. Fouled and one. He was shoved by Larson and he got it to go. Yes, sir. Drop the ones in the chat. Drop the ones in the chat. Holy smokes. What a play by Grimes. Those are the types of plays you see and you're just like, wow, that's nuts. That is insane. Let's go. Drop ones in the comments. I need you guys to get interactive. 115 people in here. We're 7 likes away. Get us to 100. Grizzlies firing their coach reminds me of the Bucks firing their coach. Top of the East. Yeah. A little bit different, though. I mean, this is 9 games until the playoffs. You don't fire your coach right before the playoffs, especially when you're a 4 seed. It makes no sense. Here's Alec Burks again. 5 on the shot clock. Here's the pull-up, and that one is off. By the way, Grimes did miss that free throw, so the Sixers having more trouble as well. Grimes with the ball now poked away. Larson dives for it, kicks it. And there goes Burks again. Yeah, we're getting cooked by Alec Burks. We are getting cooked by Alec Burks. Alec Burks with 8 points for the Miami Heat. That's crazy, bro. Davion Mitchell in. He's 26 now. Grimes for 3, and he drills it again. Right over Davion Mitchell. I think Davion Mitchell and Jared Butler played together at Baylor. I like Davion Mitchell a lot. He's one guy I didn't think would be just a journeyman at this point. Larson going to swing it over. Here's Mitchell going to cross over, drive, kick back to Highsmith. Highsmith, the drive, the spin. Former Sixer Haywood Highsmith drills it, but it's too late. Shot clock violation. Shout out to Haywood Highsmith, man. Former Blue Coat, former Sixer. Guys, we need 5 more likes, 150 in the chat. Get us to 100 so we can wake up the neighbors. Let's go. I don't know why anybody would fire their coach 9 games before the playoffs. Darian, what's going on, man? This is all the way from NC tuning in. What's up, Darian from NC? Thanks for being here, man. AP, appreciate you. Thank you for watching the channel. We accept all fans here, even outside fans. We're here to break down the game and have fun. Q-Dot going to step back. Deep 2. That one's off the mark. Heat pick up the board, and then they almost threw it away. Adebayo tracks it down, though. 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. Davion Mitchell up top, guarded by Adem Bona. Bona out beyond the perimeter. Give to Adebayo. The Sixers double team. Mitchell to the other corner. And we got an off-ball foul. In for the Miami Heat is Kyle Anderson. He started the year with the Golden State Warriors, formerly of the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson was a throw-in in the 5-team PJ Tucker trade. It was a crazy trade. It all ended up being a part of the Butler trade, but yeah, Kyle Anderson, who has the weirdest jump shot I've ever seen. Let's go, Shadow Watchers. We need y'all. We need you. 3:28 to go here in the first. Mitchell going to cross over, drive, go downhill. Hood Schifino in for the first time. 3-ball, Adebayo, and it's money. 6-point gap now. 3:15 to play in the first. And another steal by Miami. Here they come all the way. Bounces it back, and Edwards going to pick it up. 4-on-2 for Philly. Edwards kicks it. Council in for the first time. Can't hit the 3. Grimes scoops the board. Poked away. Now they're playing hot potato. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be a jump ball. RB Philip Wheeler's going to drop 22 tonight. Trust me. Well, good for him. Good for him. I'm happy for Philip Wheeler. He's got an opportunity finally to prove himself. So shout out to Philip. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling, man? How are we feeling? Got 140 people in the chat. Let's go. Appreciate you guys being here. We do this every single game. Pre-game, live game, and post-game. We also drop videos every day, so check it out. Also drop Eagles content on my A to Z Philly channel. Check that out. Let's go check out a scoreboard here of the Brooklyn Nets. You know what? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and take something here. We're going to get another scoreboard up. So the Brooklyn Nets are currently losing by 14 points, which is embarrassing. Now it's 11. Come on, man. So we are on Tankathon watch, man. But the Brooklyn Nets are getting smoked. Both teams shooting 6 for 8 from 3. All right, let's see who we have in the chat. Do we have 100 likes? We got 100. Y'all didn't let me know. What's up, man? Drop the yes, sir, in the chat. It's time to wake them up. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Let's go, man. Nets, we need you guys, man. We need you. Come on, Brooklyn. Come on, Brooklyn. We need you guys. Nets are a pathetic franchise. Lamont says, I love these broadcasts. They go excellent with weed and beer. Jerry says, young players, high draft pick. Next year, they will be really good. Well, we got to hope they get the draft pick. Lock the doors until you get 100 likes. Yeah, man. Never come out. Little tired. I played 4 softball games. Cool J says, normally I would make fun of them, but we got smoked by the Wizards. Hey, we were trying to get smoked by the Wizards. That's what we do. Tankathon.com, man. Tankathon.com. So we got 2 minutes to go here, and Ricky Council fouled. I was trying to check the score of the other game. Wish I could pull it up. Dang, Texas Tech is really beating Florida right now. Texas Tech won in overtime the other night. Arkansas choked a 16-point lead in the second half. Quentin Grimes going to kick it out to Ricky. Ricky for 3. That one's off the mark. Bonus sent to the deck. And here come the Miami Heat. Mitchell up to Hero. He's wide open. Pops a 3. It's short. Did you guys see that Arkansas game? Grimes going to drive all the way. Dumps it down. Bona poked away. And here come the Miami Heat. Here's a 3-ball. Highsmith. That's off the mark. Sixers pick it up. Here's Ricky dribbling, driving, goes up, fouled, and one. Drop the ones in the chat. If the Nets lose out the rest of their games and the Sixers follow, we would get the 5 spot because they win the tiebreaker over us. Yeah, so I don't think that's correct. Like I said, I dropped the video earlier today, but if the Sixers and the Nets end up tied, they do a random drawing to determine who gets what spot. So, like I said, that's what a lot of people think, Busy B. A lot of people think it's like tiebreakers in this, but it actually comes down to a drawing. So, definitely go check out the video I made for the up-to-date percentage odds on everything. You guys got to go watch that video because a lot of people have come to me with like different perceptions on it, like of what happens, but a lot of people don't, they don't know about the random drawing. Here's Miami coming around a screen. Kyle Anderson up top to Mitchell. Mitchell swings it to Hero. Hero up top. Hero going to cross over, drive, float in the lane. He's fouled. I'm going to see if I can get this game up on the phone. Let's go. First one good at the line. Man, I can't watch this. Let's see. $5 super chat from Shizzo Flex. Shizzo, welcome in and thank you. If the Sixers get picks 2 to 4, they're trading up for Flag in a 3-team deal that sends Embiid to Golden State and a top 4 pick, plus the Clippers pick and assets to whoever is at number 1. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to move up from pick 4 to 1. That'd be a lot. So the free throws were good. Jalen Hood-Schifino is in. Quentin Grimes, Ricky Council, Lonnie Walker is in for the first time in a while. Grimes going to miss the 3. Here come the Miami Heat. Here is Tyler Hero. Hero coming around a screen. Hero going to drive, swing it up. Mitchell for 3. It's short. Hero the rebound. Got it off balance. Wow. Wow. Ricky from half court. No can do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in. Sixers Game Day live show. Right here on Philly Take with RB. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get those keyboards ready. It's time for Sixers trivia. If you get the answer correct, you're going to hear this sound. Only the first correct answer in the chat will count. It's not about who gets it first. You got to type it correctly in the chat. And on top of that, you also need to make sure that it's your first guess. Can't guess 5 million times and expect me to take all the answers. So, ladies and gentlemen, I told you coming down the stretch here, the final end of the season, we're going to start doing a couple bonus questions here and there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this question is going to count for 2 points. We have an absolute dogfight of a trivia race. So, the trivia question today is going to count for 2 points, aka 1 added bonus point. So, it's a big one. Now, get those keyboards ready. Before I give you guys the question, I got to let you know that the Sixer Scholar trivia question is brought to us by National University. National University is a nonprofit accredited university offering flexible online schooling. NU has a 50-plus year history of innovative learning and support models for working and other non-traditional students, including on-ground, online, hybrid, metaverse, 4 and 8-week online classes, and group and individual models. They have the most comprehensive degree and program offerings in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students. NU gives you the support to balance your life through their mentoring network, which is for students and alumni. It offers career guidance, professional development opportunities, and customized career support. 50% of NU's undergrad students are active duty military, veteran, and dependents, so they really will help you out. National University awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year, and they're opening new scholarships as we speak. So if you're interested in checking all that out, go check out their flexible curriculum and program offerings. Click the link down in the description or in the live chat. Get more info today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the question with the bonus is, what is, and I'm looking for a numerical figure, what is the most points ever scored in a Sixers debut? What is the most points ever scored in a 76ers debut? Drop your answers in the chat. Whoever gets this question right will get 2 points. Don't look it up, man. Better guess. A lot of guesses are going to be flying in. You don't want to be second. You don't want to be third. You want to get your answer in first. What is the most points ever scored in a Sixers debut? I'll tell you who it was, but I'm just looking for the number. I'm just looking for the number. Tyler Hero going to swing it up. Here is Davion Mitchell. Drives downhill, goes up, and he's fouled. All right, we got 10 seconds, man. And then I'm giving you guys the answer. What is the most points ever scored in a Sixers debut? Anybody have any thoughts? What do you guys think it is, man? Couple seconds. All right, time is up. The answer to the Sixers Scholar Trivia question presented by National University. The most points ever scored in a 76ers debut is 30 points by the man himself, Allen Iverson. And the first correct answer goes to Homa in the chat. Homa, congratulations. As Ricky Council puts one in with muscle. 4-point game after the Mitchell free throws. The correct answer is 30. Ladies and gentlemen, give some love to Homa in the chat. Congratulations. You just earned yourself 2 trivia points. Tyler Hero going to float one up. Thank you all for playing Sixers trivia in this one, man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we might do a couple more bonus questions down, the next several games. I know it's getting hard to watch this team, but if you stay loyal and you stay tapped in the chat, maybe you can earn yourself some bonus points. Like I said, whoever gets the most at the end of the season will earn a prize. But Homa, again, congrats. I'm going to throw you on the trivia tracker, and then I'll get to the super chat in the live chat. Here's Davion Mitchell up top, coming around his screen. Mitchell swings it back. Hero, the pump fake. Hero, the sidestep. He turns, spins, kicks it. Ware. Here's Mitchell again. Too much on it this time. Khalil Ware, the board, down low. And Highsmith there to scoop it in. It's an 8-point game for Miami. And I believe that was Homa's first trivia win of the season as Lonnie Walker drills a 3. So, Homa, congratulations. You are on the board, my man. You are on the board. What a play by Tyler Hero on the other end. It's going to be an and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Let's get it rocking and rolling. So Homa now has 2 points on the trivia leaderboard. Still have a very tight race with 8 more to go after today. Here's Ricky Council going to drive down the lane, kick to the corner. Edwards up to Walker. And it's out of bounds, going to stay with Philly. $5 super chat from Shizzo Flex. He says the higher the pick is, the less you'd have to give. If it's 4 to 5 or 6, you got to sweeten the deal. If you want Flag and Embiid to Golden State, makes so much sense. I mean, I don't know if it makes a ton of sense for Golden State. Of course, Joel Embiid would help them out, but Ricky going to put one up short. Yabu trying to track it down. He can't. Thing about Golden State is that, you know, they're on the last leg here of Curry and Draymond, and you know, they're still paying them a lot of money. Here's a floater from Anderson. That was ugly. Ware gets it back, puts it in. See, everybody keeps talking about Joel Embiid in the mindset that he's just going to be fine next year and this and that. But anybody that would trade for Joel Embiid, you're taking on a lot of risk. Lonnie Walker, a 3, leaves it short. Joel Embiid healthy would definitely help Golden State. He would help any team, but is he going to be healthy? Kyle Anderson, speaking of Golden State, is terrible. And Ricky Council fouled. Did they call it a charge? They did. They called it a charge. So it's not going to count. But yeah, 30 points for Allen Iverson in his Sixers debut. That is the most points ever scored in a Sixers debut. 30 by the man AI. By the way, do you guys know who had the second most points in a Sixers debut? Can anybody guess? Can anybody guess who it was? It was actually a tie, but someone you may not expect. Let's see what's going on with this other game. We are in quarter number 2. Florida's down by 6 with 2:45 to go. Dang, what a game. Texas Tech might have the journey running them after beating Arkansas the other night, being down 16 in the second half and winning in OT. That was a crazy game. The second highest points in a Sixers debut is actually from Kelly Oubre. It's actually from Kelly Oubre, who had 27, which is wild. But anyway, man, like I said, appreciate you guys being here. We'll be here all season long. We have been pregame, live game, postgame. You guys are amazing. Yeah, James Harden is also tied with Kelly Oubre for the second most. Let's go, guys. Get the likes up, man. Like the show, subscribe to the show. We're putting on the grind for you guys. We drop videos. We'll be live for the draft lottery on May 12th. We'll be live for the draft and free agency. We'll be doing NBA playoff coverage. I dropped some videos the last couple days pertaining to other NBA topics, trying to get some of the content in the algo. It's pretty funny to me when people come in and they DM me and they're like, yo, you're not allowed to talk about anything other than the Sixers. And then I responded, I'm like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I could talk about whatever I want to. Talk about whatever you want. Why is Alex Reese not playing? I think he's out of eligibility, or I think he's like very low on it. Sixers are trying to manage their games here for the rest of the season. So Brooklyn Nets are down by 8 points at halftime. It is 59-51. Free throw going to be good from Ricky. 44-37. So once again, the Nets lost last night. They're losing right now. If that holds, the Sixers will need to lose today and tomorrow. They play the Raptors. Bona with an amazing block right at the rim on Kyle Anderson. Dude, Kyle Anderson is so bad. Bona in the dunker spot gets it back and slams it down. Slams it down. 5-point game. There's Andre Drummond in his sweatpants and hoodie. All right, let's switch back to the college game so we can see what's going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, seriously, if you guys have enjoyed this show all season, let's go. If you have enjoyed the pregame, live game, and postgame structure this season, do me a favor, drop a yes, sir in the chat. I want to know if you guys have enjoyed this show, man. This is the first season where we kind of pieced all of it together into one big live stream. I want to know if you guys have enjoyed this concept. Texas Tech just missed a free throw. It's a 3-point game. Oh, they're choking. They're choking. Wow, they just tied it up. They just tied it up. Holy smokes, guys. Another 3. Florida's going crazy. Texas Tech getting a taste of their own medicine. We got a timeout. Dang, man. Come on. I was trying to watch. Come on, man. Coach is ripping into somebody. Let's see. We got a yes, sir from Busy B. We got a yes, sir from Homa. Dip, we got a yes, sir. So we only got 3 people that have enjoyed this show. It's crazy. Hundreds of people in the chat, man. We got the Shadow Watchers on deck right now. Shizzo, $5 super chat. He says if he can go next year as a second or third option, isn't bad. The Warriors need a center. 2 firsts and Kuminga and salary filler. If it lands me flag, I'd do it 100%. You're saying that the Warriors should give up 2 firsts, Kuminga, and salary filler? Let's go. Is that what you're saying? The Warriors should give up 2 firsts, Kuminga, and salary filler? Dude, I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't think people understand. For the Sixers to get off Joel Embiid this offseason, they're probably going to have to give up draft capital. Nobody wants to trade for Joel Embiid right now. The guy has 4 years of uncertainty left. The guy has 4 years of, we don't even know if he can get on the floor next year. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the stands tonight. Probably because it's a Saturday night. 3 ball in the corner. That one is missed. And there is Khalil Ware to tap it in. But yeah, so I mean, I think it's going to be harder to trade Embiid than you'd think. I don't think they're going to try to trade him. Lonnie Walker kicks it up top. Here is Jared Butler. Butler down low. Bona right through the hands. $5 super chat, Philly for life. Thank you, sir. What's up, Philly for life? Yes, sir. Sorry I'm late, bro. How's the tank going tonight? Haven't even seen the score yet. Cop some merch. It's fire. RB need the call-ins back. That's a fact, man. We do, but sometimes there's just not much to talk about. But thank you for copping the merch, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. 3 ball from Ware. Drills it. 10-point game now. Edwards floats it up, and he puts it through. It's an 8-point game. Here is Davion Mitchell. 13 on the shot clock. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Mitchell to the corner. Anderson up to Mitchell. Here's the alley-oop. Overshot him. Picked up by Philly. Jared Butler at the top. He's coming around a screen. Butler going to drive downhill. 1 bounce. Bona puts it up and in. But yeah, Philly for life. Thank you for copping some merch, man. Appreciate that. Guys, go to the merch store, phillytakewithrb.com. Cop some merch. Hero kicks it to the corner. 3-ball off the mark. Ricky all the way goes up and in. 4-point game. 4-point game. Rob says, yes, sir. Teacher says, win or lose or tank. I enjoy the show. Thank you, man. How many draft picks do we have? This year we have, right now we have a second-round pick, and we have a first-round pick if it can get in the top 6. But if not, then we won't have any first-round pick this year. So we'll see. We got 150 people in the chat. Do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe to the show. Philly Take with RB. We keep it rocking and rolling. Embiid's 100% a trade liability. Yeah, probably is. By the way, shout out to Ricky. 12 points, 13 minutes off the bench. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Larson going to pump fake drive. Larson puts it up. He couldn't get it to go. Who's that? Is that Bagley? Marcus Bagley in for the first time? Here's Jared Butler up top. Butler going to take the screen from Bona. The one bounce through the defense, and Mitchell got a hand on it, stolen away. He take it back. Let's go. Larson to the corner. 3-ball. Highsmith got it. What a shot. Wow, nice look. Marcus Bagley backdoor slam. Florida took the lead. They're up by 2 with 20 seconds to play. Actually, no, they're up by 3. Trying to see what happened here. Dang, I think Texas Tech choked. Another miss by the Sixers. Here's Tyler Hero trying to pick it up. That one's poked away. Sixers taking it all the way. Lonnie goes up and in. Adebayo goes to the corner and threw it away. $5 super chat from Shizzo Flex. Thank you, sir. Would be an all-in move for one last run with Steph for the Warriors, and the Sixers could then reroute the picks and the top 6 pick for the number 1. You wouldn't do it. I'm confused on what your trade proposal is. What is the trade in total? What's the trade in total? Like Joel Embiid to the Warriors for what? That's what I'm confused on. Bagley going to kick it back. Grimes for 3. That one is short. And it's going to be Heat basketball. What's the trade that you're proposing? That's what I'm trying to understand. Adebayo poked away. Here come the Sixers. Grimes all the way down the floor. Puts it up. And it was patted away. It's going to stay with Philly. Are you saying that the Sixers should trade Joel Embiid to the Warriors for 2 firsts, Kuminga, and salary filler, and then take those picks with the pick that they get and move up to number 1? Is that what you're saying? I'm not saying I wouldn't do that. What I'm saying is I don't think Golden State would do that. I don't think they're giving up 2 first-round picks to get Joel Embiid. Busy B says, did you hear the weird rumor about Jaime Jaquez sleeping with Spo's wife? I'm pretty sure it's a lie, but he did fall out of the rotation. Yeah, I did hear about that. I heard that it was refuted right away, but that's a pretty crazy story, especially if true. That's crazy work, especially as a young player, but I don't think it would be true. But even if it was, I mean, I guess I haven't really paid attention to Jaime Jaquez. I know he was playing great last year, but he definitely isn't. He hasn't played at all tonight. Butler going to cross over, float it up, got it, and won. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. $140 people in the chat. Get us to 200 likes. Hit the thumbs up button. Looks like Texas Tech choked. They got a taste of their own medicine. They were up by 10 points in the second half, and they choked. Here's a floater from Adebayo. No can do. Here come the Sixers down by 2, storming back. Marcus Bagley going to dribble in, drive, kick to the corner, and threw it away. Drummond tried to palm it. He was close. Dude, these people on the Sixers bench are like, let's go. Look at PG wearing a zip-up hoodie and a white tee. Looks like he just woke up from a nap. There's Davion Mitchell going to drive, kick it out, 3-ball, Highsmith. No can do. Sixers get it back. 2-point game. 2:20 to go here in the first half. What a choke job by Texas Tech. Looks like we might have all the number 1 seeds in the freaking Final Four. Who knows? Edwards finds Butler off the offensive rebound. Marcus Bagley for the lead. Can't get it. Nets look like they just started off on a hot run here in quarter number 3. They're down 3 points now to the Washington Wizards. Davion Mitchell going to swing it up now to the corner. Here's Davion Mitchell. Mitchell going to step back for 3. Got it. What a shot by Davion Mitchell. I like his game, man. He's like another one that never got the right opportunity, I feel like. Jared Butler going to float one up. That one's off the mark. Butler just slipped on a wet spot. Here come the Miami Heat. 1:25 to go in the first half. 3-ball again. Mitchell, no good. Actually, no, that was, who was that? Is that Terry Rozier? I forgot about him. Terry Rozier had a weird situation going on off the floor. Yabu puts it up and he's fouled. $5 super chat, Shizzo Flex. Bingo, teams get desperate when you got a star like Steph still performing. The relationship with Jimmy, it's not crazy to think Luka got traded, gang. Look, I'm not saying that teams won't get desperate. I'm just saying that no team is going to give up 2 first-round picks to get Joel Embiid. Kuminga and 2 first-round picks, that's not going to happen. If anything, it'll be reversed. The Sixers will be giving up picks to get off Joel Embiid at this point because of his injury scare. Maybe 2 years ago, you're absolutely right, Shizzo. They probably could have gotten more than that. And I mean, hey, Luka Doncic is a 25-year-old superstar in the middle, actually not even in his prime yet, in his early prime, and he's playing games, and you see what he's doing. So, yeah, a lot different than Joel Embiid. If Joel was healthy, I would agree with you 100%, but he's not healthy, and it doesn't. I mean, we just put up a post on our Instagram page the other day. I don't even know when. I don't know when Joel Embiid, like when the news is going to come out. When is the news going to come out about Joel Embiid? It's been over a month. It's been over 1 month since the Sixers sat Joel Embiid, like after his final game played, and we still have no update. Grimes gets it poked away. Here's Larson dribbling, driving all the way. Got it off the breakaway. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Another miss by Philly. Heat storming it up the floor. Rozier oops it up. Ware saves it. Hero, Larson, Rozier. Baseline, reverse layup. Missed it. I forgot about Terry Rozier, man. 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Grimes has it up top. Grimes guarded by Tyler Hero. He's going to find Yabusele. Yabu drives, goes up, and he was fouled. Yabu to the line for 2. Yep, Texas Tech did lose. They choked. They choked. Yabusele going to knock him down. Wow. The Sixers just fouled Adebayo with 0.7 on the clock down the other end of the floor. How do you give up a full court pass with 1.3 seconds it took him to run down the floor and catch that? How? How do you do that? You let him inbound it the whole length of the court and then foul him? Bro, this team couldn't even be worse if they tried to be worse. That's insane. I wonder what happened with the whole Terry Rozier situation, by the way. And Jaime Jaquez doesn't even play, like Busy Bee was saying. That's crazy. Wow. Shot at the buzzer is no good. And we have officially hit the halfway mark. You know what? I want to look up what Jaime Jaquez's like game logs are like now. I'm curious. He hasn't really been playing that well. That's crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Halftime live show here on Philly Take with RB. Sixers game day live. We do it every game. Pregame, live game, postgame. Would like to see more people get interactive in the chat. Drop some comments. I would definitely want this chat to flow better. You know, ask questions. Give your thoughts, even on the NBA in general, right? It's hard to talk about the Sixers, but, you know, let's just talk about different things, man. Like, that's what we're here for. We're muscling through the rest of these games, but hope everybody is doing well. And we will continue the tradition here. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to let me know right now in the chat one word to describe this game. One word in the chat right now to describe this game. Looks like our mods are not here tonight, so I'm going to drop some of the other links in the chat. But in the meantime, what is one word to describe this game, ladies and gentlemen? One word to describe this game in the chat right now. I'm going to drop some of the links, and then I'm going to give you guys my word as well. We have a Discord that you guys can join with hundreds of fans that talk about sports, all Philly sports, just regular stuff. You get news in there, and I'll hop in there from time to time and talk with the people. So join the Discord. Also, check out the merchandise over on the website if you want to support me. Or you can simply become a channel member here on YouTube. All the members get their comments highlighted first, read out as priority, and you get exclusive perks like emojis, loyalty badges, and more. All right, drop one word in the chat. My word of this game is necessary. Doesn't really describe the first half, but it describes what is needed overall tonight. Like, this is a necessary game. Right now, the Sixers are doing what's necessary. Obviously, they made a little fake run there at the end of the second quarter to make it look like they're trying. But as we saw last game, we know what they need to do. They need to lose this game. Right now, the Nets are losing to the Wizards, so they definitely need to lose this game if the Nets lose. But every game, they need to keep on keeping on, with the mission. So, yeah, my word is necessary. It's necessary for the Sixers to lose this game, and that's how I would describe it. I'm going to read out a couple words in the chat. Want to give another shout out to BetUS TV. Go follow them on their sites and their socials. Get your daily sports news coverage, all of it and more. Stay up to date with the latest storylines, and they got it all covered for you. So go check out BetUS TV, and appreciate them being with us for the whole season. Go follow them on IG and X. Also, wanted to say this one more time, ladies and gentlemen. I dropped a video earlier today talking about the updated odds, talking about the updated, probabilities for the 76ers to go out there and, keep their draft pick. So definitely go check that out. Let's go to some of the words in the chat. We have, let's see, exhausting, circus, boring, butlerless, tanking, practice, eliminated, sad, apathetic, focused, win, looking good for tank. So we got some pretty good words, man. At the beginning of the season, we had a ton of people in here giving them words, but hey, here's one of the people that are still tapped in with us, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. If you're still in here tapped in with us and hanging out, and I know it's been a brutal season, but we're almost down here near the end. Who's going to be tapped in with me for the playoffs? Who's going to tap in for the playoff live streams? We'll actually get to watch some good playoff basketball, hopefully. We're definitely going to be live streaming almost every day of the playoffs, I think. And of course, we'll stay up to date with the Sixers news. Let's see. Where's Dom Boyle? I don't know where Dom is, man. Dom needed a break tonight, I guess. He needed a break from this damn Sixers team. My guy needed a break. Also, just so you guys know, for people that want to cop merch, I've had a couple questions about this in the DMs. They're like, yeah, should I buy merch like from the YouTube site? Like the products are listed down below, or should I go to the website? Doesn't really matter. You could do it either way. It should like direct you to the site. So if you ever want to cop merch, you can click on any of the products, and there's more of a category, or more of a catalog rather, on the site. So definitely go check it out. Let's see, what else? What else we got? Someone said worthless. This game's worthless. I hear you. But we're here banging it out, man. Pushing through. Pushing through. What teams will you stream playoffs for? I don't know yet. I don't know. Probably do a whole series, though. Dang, that was a crazy go-ahead 3 by Florida. That was a crazy go-ahead 3. All right, man. I'll be back in just a moment. We'll get ready for the second half. We'll see if the Sixers can get it done. Right now, the Nets and the Wizards are tied in the third quarter. Both teams trying to lose that game. So we will see what happens. I'll be back momentarily. All right, we are back. Back and better. What is up, everybody? Welcome on in. Sixers Game Day live show presented by National University. Ladies and gentlemen, go check out the video we uploaded today regarding the Sixers first round pick and their odds of keeping it, all that and more. Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? What is up? Let's go. Get active in the comments. Get active in the comments. Let's go. Nets are down by 3. 85-82. All right, let's see. Who do you like in the draft if the Sixers get the 6th overall pick? Says David. That's tough. That's tough. A lot of the guards will probably be off the board at that point. Maybe a big, maybe a center like a Derek Queen. Maybe a Derek Queen or a Kamalan Malawach. Maybe a big. You never know. Can't put it past them. Busy Bee says Florida went on a 9-0 run to tie that game up. Texas Tech choked real bad. They really did. Just like Arkansas the other night against them. We start off the third quarter with a foul. Hero smacked by Gershon Yabusele. That's how we begin. Got 100 people in here. Count it as a W. It's getting rough out here, man. I knew it would, but it's getting very rough out here. So I need you guys to keep the chat flowing and going. 62-53 is our score. 11:37. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo, the pull-up, and got it to fall. The teardropper. This is where the Heat start to go on a run and the Sixers start going downhill. Let's pull up the other box score, though. Wizards are winning at the end of the third quarter by 3 points. Here's Justin Edwards, the pull-up, and he drills it 64-55. Do me a favor, Sixer Nation. If you're in the chat right now, drop some blue and red. Let me see you. Let me see you in the chat. Adebayo going to turn, spin, and miss. Here come the 76ers. Jared Butler at the wing. Going to take a double screen. Comes around with the left hand. The drive, the start, the stop. Almost walked. Here's Yabu back to Butler. Butler on the wing. Butler working. Crosses. Drives. Spins. Starts. Stops. Butler to fadeaway. Got it. Big shot. Big shot. Larson going to kick to the corner. Here is Alec Burks. Former Sixer Alec Burks. Throw a one bouncer. Hero scooped it up. 8 on the shot clock. Hero the step back. Hero has nowhere to go. He's going to find Larson. 2 on the shot clock against Yabu. Floats it up and he walked. Tell you what, man, when you're watching Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey every night, you never think it's possible to feel the way you do right now watching these games. Tough to watch these games, honestly. Very tough. But I'm out here trying to give you guys the best content I can. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Bona going to kick it over to Grimes. Grimes. Edwards has it up top. 4 on the shot clock. Edwards going to drive downhill. He was plucked by Burks. Tell you what, man, the Sixers young guys did not look like this a month ago. I'm pretty sure they've been told to throw games because... And shout out to my guy, the Sixers six-man sitting over there next to the scores table. What a play by Tyler Hero. Floats one up. The six-man, Allen, that guy, he's got to be sick of this, man. He goes to every game. It's like, what am I watching out here? There's Quentin Grimes up top, coming around a screen. Grimes at the wing, tried to one bounce it in. It was kicked by Adebayo. If I'm looking at the Miami Heat, let's talk about the Heat for a second. Because now that Jimmy Butler's gone, like, let's be honest, the Miami Heat never gave Jimmy Butler enough help as it was. And even they were able to make it to 2 finals. So the Heat missed their window as well. Their opportunity to win right now is gone. And now the Heat just need to start building for the future. Bona slams it down. Guess he got it off before the shot clock expired. But yeah, I mean, you have a core of Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. I mean, is that good enough to win a chip with the right role players? Probably not. You know? So the Heat are probably going to need another big impact player. They can't just keep playing the way that they do, you know, only like team ball with role players and scrappy guys that they find undrafted. Burke's going to miss a 3. I mean, they drafted Larson, they drafted Khalil Ware. Those guys are playing, but this team's going to be in the play-in. They're going to be in the play-in, and like they just don't, they're not good, you know? So the Heat are probably hitting a reset as the Heat steal away the pass Larson behind the back, and he was fouled. Dude, the Heat are literally toying with the Sixers. This is crazy. Here's another floater. Larson couldn't tap it in. Justin Edwards down low. He floats it up. And another foul. Second round pick out of Arizona. 44th overall. Man, the chat's never been down this bad, man. Chat is dry right now. The good old days, man. Edwards going to knock down the first. It's all good, man. I'll sit here, talk to myself. I could talk to myself for hours. I do this for the love of it. I love this stuff, man. Edwards going to knock. Or no, he's actually going to miss that one. So the second one is missed 66-60. Here's Tyler Hero working against Council. He's going to drive, kick it back. Burks, corner 3. Off the side of the backboard. Are you kidding me? Here come the 76ers. Grimes at the top. He's going to spin, dribble, step back, deep 2. Got it. Big shot by Grimes. 4-point game. 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. Larson at the top. Here's Tyler Hero going to pump fake. He's got Ricky jumping. Hero a 3 and cashes it in. What a play. He got Ricky on that one. Tyler Hero, I think, can be a good maybe number 2. Definitely could be a number 3, but he's probably a good number 2, I'd say. Close to it. Don't think he can be a number 1. I know he's improved over the years, but I don't know. He's like hot and cold. Heat with another steal up the floor. Burks wide open. Corner 3. Cha-ching. Like I said, I don't want to get too confident, but I feel like the Sixers are not going to win a game the rest of the way. Adebayo just gave Edwards a hug. That was weird. RB, you haven't been reading comments, so I was listening. Bro, what are you talking about? I've been reading every single comment. I've been reading every single comment, man. not many that come by, you know? Not many that come by, but it's all good, man. Like I said, I do this for the love of it. And at the end of the day, we're still growing and prospering, and, you know, we're still here doing our thing. Like I said, we could have one person in the chat. We could have 1 million people in the chat. Obviously, you know, we got to put out what the people like. We got to keep growing. But listen, man, I'm just here doing my thing. That's all I could do. It'll be interesting to see what happens this offseason, though. This is going to be a pivotal offseason for the 76ers to kind of see what's next. If the Sixers want to tank the next 4 years, good for them. I'll pivot, man. We'll start talking about other teams. Busy B says, you're a real one, RB. It shows that you do this for the love of the team. Yeah, I mean, I do it for the love of my craft. Like, obviously, you know, I'm trying to take this to the next level, and this is a frustrating time. Very frustrating time. But I just got to stay within myself, you know. By staying within myself, other doors and opportunities have opened up. You know, there's a reason that that I'm able to do Bleacher Report 2 times a week for the whole year. There's a reason that, you know, I'm growing over on the Eagles channel. It's just because when one thing goes down, another thing goes up, you know. One door closes, another opportunity opens. So at the end of the day, man, I just believe in myself, and I believe in the community that we've built. So the real ones will follow you into the fire no matter what. I believe that. Clark in the chat. What's up, Clark? Don't feel discouraged, RB. It's definitely hard not to feel discouraged, just giving you guys the insight from like a creator mindset. It's definitely hard, you know, when the chat numbers go down and, you know, people aren't tuning in. Unfortunately, it's not our fault, but it's definitely hard not to feel discouraged. But there's nothing I could do. I mean, people have given up on this team, you know, so it is what it is. But like I said, it has to get worse before it gets better. Grimes puts it up, baseline, got the bounce, off the rim, off the bank, and in. By the way, the Duke game just started. Duke and Alabama. That Houston game was crazy yesterday, too. I was watching the finish of that game. Grimes just got elbowed in the face. He can't even see. Dude, Miami's been trying to tap it in for an hour, and they can't. But yeah, that Houston-Purdue game was nuts. Houston's my pick to win it all, but I don't know. They've been looking a little bit shaky. Butler just got blocked. How's that not a goaltend? Counsell to the corner. Butler a 3. Got it. Butler got back in the play somehow, rolled over to the corner, and put up a 3. Dude, that was insane. Spo called a timeout. He is pissed. He was running out. Matter of fact, Spo was about to run out on the floor and guard the guy himself. He was pointing to Jared Butler in the corner, and nobody guarded him. Spo was about to run out there himself. Bam probably showing Edwards the Kentucky love. He always seems to give respect. Yeah, that's true. We'll have to trade Maxey if we don't get that pick. Nah, we're not. I don't think we're trading Maxey. It's not happening. Busy B, what's up? Says we ride in RB. Thank you. Did you watch the Phillies game today? I did. Definitely an interesting one, but got the W. Schwarber always seems to come in clutch. Sixer Sam in the chat. What's up, Sixer Sam? Cool J says you're trying your best. RB, don't need to bash yourself. I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Imagine how Piston content creators felt for years. Yeah, there are no Piston content creators. There's no NBA content creators, man, outside of a couple fan bases. That's why I say the future is here. This niche is wide open for people to take over this sports coverage. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking about potentially starting another channel just for like regular NBA news and stuff. I was thinking about doing it on this channel, but I might start another channel because, like I said, even with the Eagles channel I started up, you know, and was hired to do. I mean, that channel is growing because the Eagles are good, right? Like I have the proof of concept. I know I can grow a channel. But yeah, there are no Piston content creators. I don't blame them. We should draft Kneppel. Yeah, he's nice, but I don't think the Sixers should. I don't think they'll draft him at like 5 or 6. But he's a good player. Knicks fan here, don't stop because the only reason I watch is to laugh at the Sixers fans. Well, guess what, Jay? I'm not going to stop, and we're going to live stream the Knicks playoff games, and we're going to sit back and laugh at you when you get first round exited. The fact that you're a Knicks fan in this chat is amazing in itself. I mean, like I said, other fans come to this channel because they like the coverage, and they don't have the creators that they like. So, listen, man, keep on tuning in. I'm gonna live stream the Knicks playoff games. I'm gonna laugh when they get bounced because we know it's happening. I put out a TikTok talking about the Knicks fans, and you know, all of them just started crying and whining. They're like, "Oh, you're a Sixers creator. Why are you talking about the Knicks?" Well, for one, because I can, and number two, because you guys are getting bounced in the playoffs, and we all know it. But doesn't mean it's not going to be fun to watch. And the Knicks have no future because they traded all their draft capital to get Towns and Bridges. I can't wait, man. The thing that would make it really funny is if they got bounced by the Pistons, though, with Tobias. That'd be great. Heat with a miss, and the Sixers are down 5. Sixers need to chill out here. Ricky Council hands it back to Jared Butler. After the long time out, Spo was pissed off. Here comes Jared Butler, floats it up, and again, Jared Butler is cooking, ladies and gentlemen. 3-point game here in South Philly. Here's a 3-ball from Highsmith, and he drills it on the other end, back to a 6-point game. Alley-oop to Bona, can't throw it down one hand. Here come the Heat, 2-on-1. Highsmith finishes off the alley-oop. Another miss by the Sixers, and Bona getting big with Adebayo. Bona chopping it up a little bit over here with Adebayo. Yo, the Nets are up with 4 minutes to go. 3-ball from Burks. He drills it. It's 80-71.
He's on fire.
Woo. Come on, Brooklyn. You got to win this game, man. Got to win this game. Butler kicks it back. Here's Grimes. Grimes for 3. That's off wide. Bagley couldn't chase it down. It's going to be Heat ball. 3:46 to go here in the third. Members, drop those tank emojis in the chat. Drop the tanks. 156 people in the house tonight. Get us up to 300 likes, man. Hit that thumbs up button. Knicks have no draft picks or cap space. Exactly. They're screwed. That's all I was trying to say to them the other day, and then they got mad. Burks again, yo. Alec Burks is cooking right now. Crazy. Here's Ricky, going to dribble, drive downhill. Ricky hit in midair. He was smacked to the ground. Bona gets it back, puts it in. Ricky wanted the foul. They didn't get it. But the bucket counts regardless. Come on, Brooklyn. Brooklyn up by 4. They're going to put on their best tankathon effort now as Adebayo lays one in down the other end. 12-point game. I'm sorry, did you say playoffs? Yeah, I did. Good luck in the playoffs. Good luck getting bounced in the first round. Thing I find funny about the Knicks is that they haven't won a final since 1973. Now Grimes getting into it a little bit with Adebayo. They're talking some smack. Highsmith gets up limping. Looks like these guys are getting a little chippy out here. Former Sixers Haywood Highsmith limping around now. Let's see what happened here. I didn't even see. Bonus set a hard screen. Gave him a little elbow at the end. And then Adebayo tried to like move Grimes out of the way. So it got a little chippy out here. Here's Davion Mitchell coming around his screen. He's going to drive downhill, kicks to the corner. Burks a three. He's blocked, gets it back. Then he's blocked again. What in the world is going on, man? Double block by Marcus Bagley. The Nets are up by 7. Let's go. Here's the inbound to Larson. He turns, goes up, and got it, and one. And one for Pelle Larsson. So after the magnificent double block by Marcus Bagley, he's called for the and one. But I don't care about that. Ladies and gentlemen, drop the tanks in the chat. It's 104.97 Nets. Let's go. Come on, man. Grimes going to find Walker. Walker going to drive. Float one up. Got it. 88-75. Here's Lonnie Walker. 1:45 to go in the third after another bucket from Miami. It's a 15-point game. Ricky a three. No can do. Heat pick it up, and they are storming down the court. Larson going to find Adebayo. Adebayo gets doubled. Larson swings it. Now to the corner. Three ball. Burks again. Can't get it to fall that time. Ricky hits the ground. Now gets up. Grimes has it on the perimeter. Grimes for three. Short again. You can tell, like, even Grimes' body language, like, he's just not trying anymore. He's not putting up 40-point gems anymore. Another three, and that one's drilled by Miami. It's now an 18-point game. There's Lonnie Walker on the other end. 20 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Keeping our eyes peeled on the Brooklyn game. Lonnie Walker going to step back a three. That one's off. Picked up by Miami. 5, 4, 3. Adebayo kicks it. Burks from deep. Got it at the buzzer. What a shot by Alec Burks. The former 76er now up to 20 points on 6 triples tonight. Wow. Wow. Former Sixer Alec Burks is cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, drop the tank emojis. We are heading to the fourth quarter here on the Sixers Game Day Live Show. Brought to you by National University. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Nets have 3:20 to go. They lead it by 7. Drop the tanks in the chat. Before we get into this chaotic fourth quarter and keep our eyes on this game, I got to let you guys know again about National University. Ladies and gentlemen, National University is a nonprofit accredited university offering flexible online schooling. They have a 50-plus year history of innovative learning and support models for working and other non-traditional students, including on-ground, online, hybrid, metaverse, 4- and 8-week classes, and group and individual models. They have the most comprehensive degree and program offerings in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students. And NU will give you the support you need to balance your life through their mentoring network for students and alumni that offers career guidance, professional development opportunities, and customized career support. 50% of NU's undergrad students are active duty military, veteran, and dependents. National University awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year. So if you are interested in learning more and checking out their flexible curriculums and program offerings, click the link down in the description or the live chat and get more info today. Shout out to National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, big fourth quarter coming up. Nets better not find a way to lose this. They better finish it off. They better finish it off. Nets just pulled Cam Johnson. Of course they did. Of course they did. Come on, Nets. You got to lose. Got to lose. All right, Sixers with the ball. They're down by 21. Getting into tank mode here. 3-ball Lonnie Walker. That one comes up short. The games get uglier and uglier as we move. Guys, we got to at least get this up to 200 likes. We got to at least get this up to 200. Backdoor cut. Kyle Anderson throws it down. It is getting worse and worse. I see fans at the game on their phone. See, this is why I didn't go. This is why I didn't go to this game. Jalen Hood-Schifino at the top, coming around his screen. Hood-Schifino, Yabusele, Yabu back to Hood-Schifino. Hood-Schifino steps back. Nice shot. Y'all deserve Embiid and George. See, I just don't understand why Knicks fans are in here talking work. You guys haven't won anything in 50 years. You guys are absolute frauds, which is shown by a lot of indicators this season. You're going home early in the playoffs, and you have the audacity to be in a Sixers stream talking smack. What is wrong? See, this is what's wrong with Knicks fans, man. And it's why they're not going to win anything. Because their organization probably thinks the same way as the fans do. Is that my guy Philip Weaver? Philip Wheeler? He's in for the first time tonight. Different hairdo. He lost it out of bounds. Philip Wheeler is officially in the game. Still a 7-point game. Here's a 3-ball. Davion Mitchell. Off the mark, picked up by Philly. Philip Wheeler down the other end, 3-ball. Wheeler, no good. Do you think you'll make scouting analysis videos for draft prospects, see who you'd take in the first and second round? Yeah, I'm going to make some my draft big board for sure. Once I know who the Sixers, once I know where their draft picks are, then I'm going to start making videos talking about different talent that they should look into. Hood-Schifino, mid-range, no good. Lonnie Walker was tying his shoe on that jump shot. Yabusele just smacked Tyler Hero. That's going to be a foul. Yo, Yabusele just hit Tyler Hero like a damn linebacker. Holy smokes. He just hit him like a football player. Oh my gosh. Dang, yo. Yabu really shoved Hero. Yo, we're out here playing football. That's crazy. I'm surprised they didn't call that a flagrant. Heat with the ball. Here's Tyler Hero. Drives into the paint, kicks it out. Anderson, dribble, drive. Anderson lays it up and in. Brooklyn leads it by 6 with 1:27 to go. Oh, the Wizards hit a 3. The Wizards hit a 3. Come on now. 8:47 to go. Hood Schifino, step back 3. Off the mark. Hero drives, kicks. Mitchell. Anderson. Oh, the ugly 3. He missed it. Brooklyn, don't you guys mess this up, man. Don't you mess this up. Walker in the corner. Lonnie Walker against Highsmith. Edwards for 3. Hits it. If the Nets lose this game, man, just ban them. Ban their organization. 3-ball, Tyler Hero. Answers right back. It's a 25-point game. Sixers know what they're doing. Here's Yabusele going to find Edwards. Edwards dribbling, driving. Edwards back to Yabu. Yabu to the corner. Lonnie wide open a 3. He answers himself. Looks like the Wizards are at the line looking to tie it up. Nets are freaking tanky, man. Hero. Wow, what a shot by Tyler Hero. He is cooking. I knew he would be cooking tonight, but damn. Did the Nets just hit a 3?
Let's go.
Yo, let's go. The Nets just hit a 3. The play-by-play is kind of behind. See, you guys see what I'm working with now, man. The thing is always delayed. Edwards misses a 3. I don't even care about this Sixers game. I'm looking at this game over here. 2-point game in Washington here. Timeout by Nick Nurse. Come on, man. Guys, drop the tanks in the chat. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Did they just make a 3? Did they just make a 3? No way. No way. No way they just made a 3, bro. Are you kidding me? Nets full timeout with 13 seconds left. $5 super chat. Carlos Rosado. Thank you, sir. RB salute. Go Heat. Just keep losing. Please keep losing. I don't care if you start all G League guys or guys from the local park. I want a top 5 pick. Just lose. They're trying their best, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up on my cellular device. I want to see this final play with Brooklyn. Bro. They're going to tell their guys to miss this shot on purpose. Watch. All right, I just pulled it up on my phone. I'm watching the Nets-Wizards game. I'll keep you guys up to date. Yo, can we get this to 200 likes, man? We need 30 more. The Wizards are going nuts after that three-pointer. Bro, if the Nets lose this, they might be legit tankers like the Sixers. They were just up by like 7 points. Fans on their feet here in Washington. 1-point game. 13 seconds to go here in Washington. Please. Please. Whoever's on the Nets tonight. They just gave up a 13-3 run. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Who's playing? D'Lo? D'Lo, I need one from you. Wizards are trying to win this game. Marcus Smart, shut up. Shut up, Marcus Smart. Dom Boyle gifted a membership. Let's go, Dom. Let's go. Guys, I'm taking a break here 1 second from the Sixers game. I'm watching this final play. Let's go. Nets to inbound. There's Cam Johnson. Come on. Come on. Nets have it. Go. Downhill. Back. Goes up. Is that a goaltend? Is that a goaltend? It's a goaltend. Nets up by 1. The Nets are up by 1 with 7 seconds to go. They just brought up Drew Timme, former player at, what was it, Gonzaga? He was nice. Was it Gonzaga? I think it was, right? Now they're going to look at it. Yeah, nah, Drew Timme was nice. Finally came up here in the NBA, and he had a double-double in his first start. Watch the Nets give up a bucket here, though. Kyle Anderson going to find Tyler Hero. Hero fades away from the corner. No can do. Council going to dribble. Spin, kick back. Butler for 3. Hits. Jared Butler's been cooking tonight. Come on, man. Nets, you need one stop. You need one stop. We're playing the defensive mode, or the defense sound effect for you. Two little kids are fighting with the ball in the courtside seats here. Shout out to these guys. I should go sit courtside and just heckle these players. No, I'm just kidding. Edwards for 3. Cha-ching. Yeah, the Wizards are really trying to win this game. This will be the best day of their lives if they can win. Even though they should be trying to lose because they're right neck and neck with the Jazz. Highsmith gets plucked and then he fouls Marcus Bagley. All right, here we go. 8 seconds. 8 seconds to play. 8.4. They put a little bit on. Here we go. Wizards to inbound. Nets defending. Nets, you better get a stop here. You better get a stop. Here's the inbound. Wizards have it. 5, 4, 3. Baseline. Corner. Did he step out? He stepped out of bounds. Let's go. Let's go. He stepped out of bounds. Yes. Yes. Yes, finally. The Nets are going to win a basketball game. He stepped out of bounds. The Nets are going to win a basketball game. Yeah. Wait, but they got to go to the free throw line. 1 second left. Better make these free throws, buddy. Better make these free throws, buddy. First one is good. Watch the Nets miss this and then a full court shot to win it. Wow, what a block by Dembona. I'm not even watching this game anymore. All right, let's see what happens here. Come on, shoot the second free throw, man. What are the Nets do, or what are the Wizards doing? They're like trying to heckle them at the free throw line. 200 people in the chat, man. Hit the like button. We're almost to 200. Second free throw is good. They call a timeout. Come on, just throw the full court heave. Throw the heave, man. 1 second to go. If they get a three-pointer, I'm done. I'm done. I will literally file a claim to the NBA myself for egregious tanking. Khalil Ware to the rim, throws it down. Yeah, I said this game would be 118 to 101. Right now it's 112-91. Edwards for three, hits it. Let's go, Brooklyn. Highsmith a three. He drills it. 115-94. Miami leads. All right. Timeout, Nurse. Thank you very much, sir. We're missing the Duke game as well. Yo, we got a lot going on here. Come on. Nets, you need to stop. You need to stop. 1.2 seconds ago, they better not hit a three. They better not hit a three. So help me, bro. The inbound. The throw up. No good. The Nets win. Nets win. Nets win. Nets win. Let's freaking go. So the Sixers are going to be up half a game on the Brooklyn Nets in the Tankathon war. Thanks to the Nets. However, the Sixers do play the Raptors tomorrow night. Sixers are going to have to make sure, you know, they get the business done tomorrow. They're going to have to make sure, all right? Let's freaking go, man. Let's go. At least something good comes out of tonight. At least something good comes out of tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Like the stream right now. Welcome in. Sixers Game Day Live. We do this every single game, man. Pre-game, live game, post-game. The Nets just beat the Washington Wizards. And the Sixers are about to lose to the Heat which means the Sixers are going to be up half the game on the Brooklyn Nets for the 5th overall odds. Now the Sixers are going to have to lose tomorrow to the Toronto Raptors. And then there'll be a whole game up. Let's go. Let's go. Council at the top. He's going to cross over, drive into the lane, stolen away again. Here comes Miami. Pell Larson kicks to the corner. They just brought somebody in. I don't even know who that is. They just brought their own cleanup crew in. Larson trying to save it. He does. Oh, nice little spin. Jump shot for 3. Missed it. Is that Jaime Jaquez? There he is. There's Jaime Jaquez. Duke's up by 13, by the way. Jared Butler fadeaway. That's short. So they just brought in Josh Christopher. They brought in Jaime Jaquez. They brought in Isaiah Stevens. And they also brought in Kashad Johnson. So the Heat have brought in the cleanup crew. $2 super chat for Riaz. Thank you, sir. Maxey cannot come back under any circumstances. Dude, the Sixers are not bringing Maxey back. And if they did, they'd be the worst thing since sliced bread. Yeah, no. I told you what was going to happen, Riaz. Every couple games, Nick Nurse just comes out and says something to keep the NBA off of their back, pretty much. They're like, yeah, you know, Maxey's starting to walk around a bit, starting to look better. We'll see what happens. They're not bringing Maxey back. Let's freaking go, man. At least it worked out tonight. Thank you, Brooklyn. Shout out to Drew Timme. His second NBA game. Gets a goaltending to win the game. Where are we at? 187 likes. We need 13 more. Can we get 13 more? Let's go. Philip Wheeler coming back in. We're dropping the song again here at the end. We're definitely hitting the song again. We played it for the Nets. We're playing it for Philly. Because tonight was a win. 24 seconds to play. Ricky fouled en route to the bucket. Dom, what's going on, man? Better late than never. He says Duke's starting off on a roll. I picked Florida to win it all, but Duke looks good. Yo, Florida just had an insane comeback. They were down by 10 points with a couple minutes left on Texas Tech. They came back and beat them. Just the same way that Texas Tech came back on Arkansas the other night. That was crazy. Very wild. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to drop X's in the chat because for the first time in our YouTube channel career, the Sixers have been eliminated from the NBA playoffs. The Sixers have been eliminated from the NBA playoffs. Playoffs. You guys are the MVPs, man. The ones staying in this chat. Appreciate you guys. We do it every single game. Pregame, live game, postgame. It's a back-to-back. Tomorrow's now a very important game. Sixers and Raptors. But in the meantime, as we go to sleep tonight, the Sixers will be up by half a game on the Brooklyn Nets in the Tankathon standings with 8 games to go. It's all coming down to the wire, man. Now, before I tell you guys to play the songs in the chat, man, one more shout out to BetUS TV. Go follow them on all their socials, IG, X. Check them out for your daily sports content and news. Shout out to BetUS TV. They'll keep you up to date with all the storylines, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight was a win, man. Tonight was a win. We're going to do a post game. It's probably going to be on the shorter side because the Duke game's on right now. Plus, we have a game tomorrow. But ladies and gentlemen, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Play the song. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. The Brooklyn Nets are a funny organization. We're going to talk more about them, but for the first time in this YouTube channel's history, the Sixers will not be in the NBA playoffs. All those people around like game 30 of the season that were calling me fake and this and that said, well, just wait till April. Wait till we make the playoffs. Well, unfortunately, we're not making the playoffs. The tank is fully on, man. The tank is on. And on the same night the Sixers get bounced from the playoffs, the Nets win. It's all coming together, man. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what I want you guys to do. Here's what I want you guys to do, man. I want you to go to your phone calendar. I want you to go to May 12th. And I want you to set a reminder to tune into my live stream on May 12th. Matter of fact, let's see what time it's at. Hold on. What time is the draft lottery at? Draft lottery is on May 12th at 3. Wait, no, that can't be right. Is it? That can't be right. 3 p.m.? No. It says last year it was at 3 p.m. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if it's at 3 p.m., 5 p.m., doesn't matter. We will be live streaming it. So May 12th, you better be in this live stream because we might lose our damn minds, bro. But we'll be here. We'll be here. We'll be here, man. Dom says I was late. I had somewhat of a date. Let's go, Dom. Let's go, man. Let's go, Dom. Congrats, man. Congrats. 5 more likes. Get us to 200. Let's wake them up. Let's go, man. All right, y'all. Postgame live coming up in just a few minutes. We're going to talk for like 10 minutes max. I'm going to tell you guys why the Brooklyn Nets can't beat the Sixers, why the Sixers are better than the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to tell you guys why the Sixers are out-tanking everybody and why they figured it out. And then we're going to celebrate for a couple minutes, and we're going to do our thing. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow now becomes the biggest game of the season. Let's freaking go. Let's go. All right, y'all. Stay locked and loaded. Shout out to everybody tapping in. Sixers Game Day Live presented by National University. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the real ones staying locked in with me in the chat. Busy B's been here all stream. Cool J's been here. Benj, thank you. Appreciate all the people in the chat. Become a channel member, guys. Cop some merch. Support the brand. Let's go. Dom, I hope it works out for you, bro. I'm happy for you. All right, man. We'll be back in just a few moments. Stay locked and loaded. Welcome on in. Sixers post-game live show right here on Philly Take with RB. We do it every single game all season long. While everybody else has faded away and has forgotten about this team, RB's out here on the grind, man. Every single game, tap in live with us after the game on YouTube. If you're listening back on a podcast platform, on an audio platform, do us a favor, rate, subscribe, comment, help us keep growing. Lots of ways to support the channel. Become a channel member here on YouTube. Cop some of our merch over at phillytakewithrb.com. Ladies and gentlemen, first of a back-to-back. Now we have 8 games left on the season. The Sixers are 23-51. They have gotten to a level of tanking that is unimaginable. They have gotten to a level of tanking where you almost sit back and you're like, damn, this might actually be the most impressive thing they've done all season. This might actually be a damn good team when it comes to tanking. I'll tell you what, man, this young squad has not looked like this in a while. Like when these young guys got opportunities this season, they just didn't play like this. I'm pretty sure at this point they have been told to throw the games. I'm pretty sure at this point they've been told to throw the games because they don't play defense. They don't rebound. Like they don't try. I mean, the most energy I saw tonight was Guerschon Yabusele diving to the floor. He elbows Tyler Hero across the wood. I mean, he looked like a damn linebacker out there. Then we saw Quentin Grimes, Bam Adebayo. These guys were getting a little bit chippy. It actually is crazy how it's like, it's clockwork at this point. How they literally do the same thing every game. They go down early, then they make a little fake comeback, and then they get absolutely shredded apart. Like you ever go to the freaking, I don't know, the supermarket? You go talk to the guy at the deli. He's shredding the cheese, man. Like the cheese grater, he's going to work on that thing. You're having a good conversation, waiting for your lunch meat and your cheeses to be sliced, and that guy's just putting in work. That's how the Sixers get shredded every single game. Like you just know. And again, I'm not trying to get overly confident here. I'm not trying to get overly confident, but we're at the point where I think it is very realistic that the Sixers don't win a game the rest of the year because they have mastered the art of tanking. I mean, Guerschon Yabusele today played 30 minutes and took 1 shot attempt. Justin Edwards, 17. I mean, 4 guys in the starting lineup had double digits. Council had 13 off the bench in 12 minutes, didn't score the rest of the game. It's like they know how to flip the switch in their mind, you know, in terms of just like taking off the rest of the game. Quentin Grimes was averaging 35 a game. Now he can't even hit a bucket. So I know that people are going to listen in on this and be like, yo, this is like breeding a culture of tanking, and these guys aren't really like, they're not trying, you know, and that's not good for the future. Maybe not. But most of these guys won't even be here next year, and the Sixers need this top 6 pick. Sixers need this top 6 pick, man. So that's where my thoughts are with this game. Former Sixer Alec Burks went to absolute town tonight. 20 points, 6 triples. Tyler Hero, 30 points. I mean, I don't care how many points these guys score at this point because I know the Sixers are trying to lose every game. But at the end of the day, the Philadelphia 76ers accomplished something tonight. And what that was surpassing the Brooklyn Nets in the tankathon race. The 76ers finally have an opportunity here with 8 games left in the season. Now, I made a video on the YouTube channel earlier today. Moderators, if you could, link it in the chat. Link the video from earlier today. Guys, you have a full reference guide on the Sixers' potential odds of keeping their first-round pick, whether that's finishing in the 5th slot, 6, 7, whatever. I made a full guide and a full breakdown on how they can keep their pick. But essentially, the Sixers want to do everything they can to avoid a tie with the Brooklyn Nets. I broke down the remaining schedules. Nets have a couple more easy layup games remaining. I mean, they tried to lose this game. They gave up a 13-3 run with a minute to go against Washington. They almost lost. Thankfully, Drew Timme, in his second career NBA game, former Gonzaga product, comes out there and lays one in, gets a goaltend. And, I mean, it's his second game in the league. He's trying to, make a statement. But the Nets did everything they could to lose. So the Nets might honestly lose out. They play the Pelicans. They play a couple teams like that. The Sixers need to lose out. The Sixers are now a half game up on the Brooklyn Nets after the Washington Wizards lose to the Brooklyn Nets tonight. The Nets lost to the Clippers yesterday. They won tonight against the Wizards. And look at that, man. If you're over here on the YouTube stream, beautiful. Poetic. Now, the Sixers do play the Toronto Raptors tomorrow night, and that will be a very, very crucial game. The Raptors have actually won 3 in a row. The Sixers have lost 7 in a row. And if the Sixers can lose tomorrow night, we'll be here. We'll be back. If the Sixers can lose tomorrow night, they will be one whole game up on the Brooklyn Nets, and they will be sitting in the driver's seat. They will be sitting in the driver's seat with 8 games to go. Now, again, a lot can happen. A lot can happen with 8 games to go. But based on who the Sixers are throwing out here on the floor right now, based on the product we're seeing, I mean, it's quite obvious that they have mastered this tankathon strategy. And they are going to do everything they can to give themselves the best odds of getting this draft pick because they need it. They absolutely need it. May not work. It may. Who knows? They're doing everything they can. And if you go watch my video breakdown that I made earlier today, you'll see exactly why finishing in the number 5 spot compared to the number 6 is like 10 times better. Like they have to finish in that 5th spot. And they don't want to end up tied because then it goes to a random drawing and the fate is not in their hands. So, anyway, that's where we're at in this game. We are winding down this tumultuous season. It has been very, very hard to watch this team. I mean, like I said, just it's clockwork at this point. You turn on a game and they start to come back in the second quarter, and then they get shredded by 30 points in the second half. It's amazing. It's actually impressive. It's impressive that they can lose like this. I'm pretty sure Nick Nurse is telling them at this point, yo, just go out there and do whatever you want. Treat this game like a street game, or treat it like a game at the rec. Just go out there, start throwing up whatever you feel like. Don't rebound. Play lazy. Use a sweat towel mid-play. Who cares? There was one play where I think it was Grimes was shooting, or Yabu, whoever it was, and Lonnie Walker's tying his shoe in the corner. I mean, dang, man. It's crazy. But the Sixers know where they're at. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you guys this again here on the postgame show. We got 150 people in the chat, which is amazing. Drop some X's in the comments right now because, ladies and gentlemen, and I should have probably started off the top of the show with this, it's a little bit of a celebration because we're one step closer to getting this season over with. The Philadelphia 76ers have officially been eliminated from the NBA playoffs. You heard me right. The Philadelphia 76ers are officially eliminated from the playoffs. That's right. The Miami Heat, the team they played up against tonight, are going to be in the play-in. And boy, are they going to get eviscerated. But for all the people that had the hope at one point, midway through the season, yeah, we'll be fine. Just get them back on the floor. Get our guys back on the floor. Wait till April rolls around. It's been like 8 years, I think, since the Sixers didn't make the playoffs, right? 2016. So for the first time in this YouTube channel's history, we will not be streaming Sixer playoff games. We'll be streaming other playoff games. But, I mean, you want to talk about a disaster of a season. At least we're one step closer And the Sixers have officially been eliminated from the NBA playoffs contention with a loss to the Miami Heat tonight. Now, let's go ahead and look at the NBA standings. We looked at the Tankathon standings, and you know what? Just for the heck of it, we're going to go spin the wheel. Let's go spin the wheel. Why not? Now that we're the 5th seed. So we actually did not get the pick here. We actually got it the first time we spun it in the pregame show. So we got a little bit of an opposite there. But the NBA playoffs are going to be, they're going to be tough. They're going to be tough to watch because we look at the Eastern Conference. We know the Cavs. We know the Celtics. Then you got all these other teams, man. I mean, they're just, none of them are going to be up to par. Knicks, frauds. Pacers, frauds. Pistons, frauds. Bucks, injured. Magic, injured and frauds. Hawks, Bulls, Heat, terrible. Tell you what, though, Chicago, they have a little bit of magic on their side right now. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Did you guys see that game winner by Josh Giddey? Did you guys see that game winner by Josh Giddey? That was insane. What a wild ending to a game. Yeah, it is very sad that the Sixers are not making the playoffs, you know, but I will reiterate what I've said many times in the past on this show, which is, you know, yes, we're allowed to have frustrations with the players on the team. Yes, we're allowed to have frustrations with the stars. But how many times have I tried to combat opinions from people in the chat saying, well, you know, Joel Embiid is awful. We should get rid of him. We'll be better without him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this season you saw a prime example of just how good the Sixers were without Joel Embiid. And I'm not saying that, I'm not just talking about him specifically. What I'm saying is you have to have superstar talent. You have to have star talent. And you know what, man? Like, I don't want to go back to tanking for 5 years. I don't want to have to do that. So I think what I'm trying to say is appreciate the guys that you do have, the really good players that do come across your organization, whether that's from, you know, drafting, free agency. It's not easy to get these players. And when I think about where the Sixers are at, you know, like there's a lot of people right now saying trade Maxey. Trade Maxey? He's one of the only good players on the team. Why would you get rid of Maxey? I think sometimes we go a little bit overboard and we kind of jump the line. But listen, man, this season is what happens when you don't have superstar talent and you literally fall apart and you crumble. And if you want to get rid of an MVP and an all-star, be my guest. But this is what you're going to be watching. This is what you're going to be watching for the next 5 years if you want to trade Maxey. And look, the thing with Embiid is very sad, but who knows where his health is at right now. The Paul George signing, I completely understand being frustrated with that. He was meant to be a third option. Now, even that role he didn't live up to, but you know, Joel Embiid has spent a lot of years here, 10 plus years, and the organization never gave him the right supporting cast, all the drama, and people kept blaming Embiid, get him out of here, we'll be better without him. Like I said, this is what you're going to see year over year if you don't have a top-level player on your team. So that's just what I'm going to leave it at. The season has been very frustrating, but got to build around the guys you have here, the talent you have. Luckily, I don't feel like the Sixers are against the wall per se. Like Maxey, McCain, Grimes, like those are guys you can start to work with. Edwards, and hopefully a top 6 draft pick. Like, I'll be completely honest, if they were to get Cooper Flagg, the whole organization has changed immediately. If they can somehow get a top 3 pick, the whole, you know, fortitude, just everything, the whole progress of the organization then is in such a better place. The whole momentum changes. Now, if they lose that draft pick, it's going to be very tough. So then you're going to have to figure out what to do, and you're likely not going to get an impact player. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just glad that this season is one step closer to being done. And all you can do at this point is just hope and pray that they get that draft pick. And now I feel like they're in a pretty good spot with 8 games to go now that the Nets won. And before we get out of here, we'll look at the schedules again. Like I said, go check out the video I put out earlier today. It explains how the Sixers can get a high draft pick and keep it. But here is the Sixers' remaining schedule. Raptors, Knicks, Bucks, Timberwolves, Heat, Wizards, Hawks, and Bulls. How many games do you guys think they're going to win out of these final 8? Be honest. Be honest. Let's look at the Brooklyn Nets' final schedule as well. Let's see if we can pull up the Nets. I don't think the Sixers are going to win a game the rest of the year based on how they're playing, and I'm happy with that. If the Sixers lose out, they now control their destiny. They now can control their own destiny by losing out. Here's who the Nets play. They play the Mavericks, Timberwolves, Raptors, Pelicans, Hawks, Timberwolves, and Knicks. So, hey, and if the Nets could find a way to win one more, that would be huge. The game I'm worried about for Philly is the Wizards game. Wizards beat them the other night, barely. That's a game I'm concerned about. But other than that, I don't think the Sixers are winning any of these games. I don't think they're winning any of these games. So, it's where we sit, man. We got to hope. We have to hope. It is kind of wild that the Sixers have lost 51 games. Think about it. 82 games in a season. If we took ourselves back to September, and again, I'm not trying to sit here and just reflect on the whole season right now, but when you hear the number 51 and you see it, it's like, holy crap. If I took you back to September and I said, what is the most losses that you think the Sixers will have this season? I think some people would probably say 36, 38 maybe. And that's like the bottom. That's like the or the top. That's like the maximum, right? Maybe they go 40 something and 36. But damn, man. 51 losses? We're not even done yet. That just goes to show how crazy this season has been. Crazy. Sixers have to come back tomorrow ready to go. They're playing against Toronto at home. It's so bad that season ticket holders are DMing me, asking me if I want free tickets to the games. That's how insane it is right now. And no, I don't want to go. But tickets as low as $3. Tickets are $3 tomorrow. That's crazy. Anyway, the Sixers have officially been eliminated from playoff contention. They now control their destiny. They need to lose out. We'll see if they can do it. Ban says that's how many we thought we would win. Yeah, exactly. We thought we would win 50 plus. And they already have 51 losses. Dom says 23 and 59. Wow. Just an ugly, ugly record. Ugly, man. Wow. Wow. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow as the Sixers take on the Raptors, and we'll continue the tankathon efforts. I want to thank everybody who has tuned in here. It's been very nice chatting with you all and just breaking this stuff down. It's been very hard to keep it going, but we're here, and we're one step closer. And in a couple weeks, the season will be done, and then we'll be anticipating the draft lottery. So set a reminder on your phone on May 12th. You know where to be. We'll be here live reacting. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, man. If you guys want something to do the rest of the night, go watch the Duke game. That's what I'm going to do. Cooper Flag. Duke and Alabama. Tournament's been amazing. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Philly Take with RB. Sixers post-game live show. Every game right after the game. Thank you all for being here, man. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Catch you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of it. Peace.